Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God, I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook. I'm on 2 cameras. Super cool. So if I'm not looking right at the camera and I'm looking like this, it says Facebook. If I'm looking like this, it's Instagram. So when I see comments or anything pop up, I'll talk to you guys. So here's what I want to talk about. Part-time jobs, part-time jobs, part-time jobs. The world right now is applying for part-time jobs, okay? Everyone is going to the mall and everyone is getting a second job. And everyone is going to go look for a second job and they want to get new jobs and they want to get new jobs and they want to get new jobs. Part-time job season is here because the mall hires for part-time jobs, right? And so I have some questions. And so I just wanted to have a talkie blog tonight. I just wanted to have a talkie blog and just get this all out. And hopefully some people will log on and have live commentary. Otherwise, I'll see you in the comments. And that's how we do things around here. So my question of the hour is, why is it that I am finding so many people who say that they want a part-time job? I'm finding so many people that are like, I want to work a part-time job. I want to work a part-time job. I want to work a part-time job. They need more money. But the moment they realize that the business that you are in and passionate about is not a corporate job, it's not a $10 an hour, 100% safe that you're going to get $10 an hour job, they run the other way. If they hear sales or they hear multi-level marketing, that's it. They don't want to hear nothing more. But I just don't get it. And if you're logging on and you're hearing me, please tell me why. Tell me why. Unless it doesn't apply to you. But tell me why, because I wanna really understand this, because I understand sales is not for everybody. And I'm not trying to tell you that you have to work in sales or that you have to do multi-level marketing. That's not what this is about. My question is, what has happened that people are so anti multi-level marketing, sales, network marketing, whatever the case may be? Why are people so against it? And I guess my question would be, you don't know what you don't know. So if you won't even get the information, how are you making an informed decision? If you're not even willing to have a conversation, try out the products, meet and greet, how do you know you're getting the information? You're not even making an informed decision. So what I know is that in the mall, when you're getting a part-time job, and again, comment below. If you're online now, comment now. If not, we'll talk in the comments. But don't most part-time jobs pay somewhere around I don't know, 10, 12 an hour? Isn't it if we're talking about part-time, secondary jobs or mall jobs, holiday, we need extra people because it's going to be crazy. So we need you to work the worst hours every weekend, every night. We need you to fold clothes. We need you to do the dirty work that no one wants to do. This is the work I'm talking about. So isn't that, okay, good. I got somebody comment 10 to 12. 10 to 12. That's exactly what I thought it was. So here's my problem with this. Here's my problem with this. People are willing to go work for somebody else if they can get a guaranteed pay. Okay, hold on, we're still here. If they can get a guaranteed pay of $10 to $12 an hour. And when I sit down with that math, it just reads like this is a big problem. So let's just say, I'm gonna give you an example. You worked 5 hours this week. 5 hours times $10 an hour, that is a total of $50, right? Simple math. I don't know if this is backwards for everyone, but 5 times $10 an hour, $50. Now, don't forget you have taxes that come out from that. So really you're making let's say $40. So when you do the same math, $40 divided by 5 hours, you're really getting paid more like $8 an hour. But let's just leave it at the first example. I work with Mary Kay. It's not a secret. Everybody who knows my page knows it. I'm not hiding it. I love it. I'm not saying you have to do Mary Kay. That's not what I'm trying to do. If you want to, let's talk. But that's not what we're doing right now. I'm just trying to share a mindset and trying to broaden your mindset. So last weekend, I sat with 2 different appointments. Each appointment is 2 hours. So I did a total of 4 hours face to face. And at each appointment, okay, I profited $50. So in 4 hours, I made a total of $100. I proceeded to post a picture online of a new product that we launched, the under eye patches. If you've seen them, amazing, okay? Those patches are about $40. Those patches, I sold 3 of them, so that's 40 times 3. That's $120. I make 50% profit, so that is a $60 income. So $160. Now, I don't really add hours to posting stuff on Facebook because we all post stuff on Facebook. So I'm still let's just Let's round it up. Let's make it 5 hours for the same example. So in 5 hours, I made $160 profit. No taxes are taken out of that because it's my profit. So you're willing to go work at the mall for about $8 an hour and make $40, and you have to drive. So we're not even calculating gas. We're not even calculating your time away from home. We're not calculating that you probably ate in the food court and spent $5 to $10. So now let's take away from your profit again. But I can teach you how to post stuff on Facebook, and I can teach you how to meet with clients who want the products that you're providing, and you could make about $160 in the same amount of time. 40, 160. It's 400% of what you're going to make working in the mall. This is the conversation. This is my question. Why do people stop before they even get the info? Why are they like, oh, that's not really my thing. I thought you were working to make money. I thought making money was your thing. I thought you were getting a second job because you wanted to save up for a vacation or pay off your debt or be able to pay all your bills on time. Like, I thought that's why you had a job. And so if I have a way to make you money that is honest and amazing and full of integrity, and it will make your life better, and you're going to make great friendships, and you're going to sell great products, and you're going to use your products at half off. I don't know. And that is my question. That's my question. Why are people running away from an opportunity before they even sit down to have the conversation? Why are people so closed off? Because somebody else did it and they annoyed you, or somebody else was mean when they did it? Guys, stop cutting yourself short. I can't tell you how many people I've spoken to that are working 2 and 3 jobs sometimes in the mall, and this is it. This is math. You're literally talking about $40 profit in 5 hours or about $160 profit in 5 hours. And let's be clear, there's no limit when you're working in a business like network marketing, Mary Kay, all of this. So there's no limit. So 160 is really good, but I could have made $300, $400, $500. I've made before $500 in 2 hours. Somebody commented, hey, Alvin. Somebody commented fear. I don't believe that's it. Because you can't be scared of something without even knowing what it is. Like, oh, so I work with Mary Kay. It's a skincare company. We teach people about cosmetics and skincare and how to make themselves feel great. And they're like, oh, that's not my thing. I don't think that's fear. I think it's preconceived notions, and they have references of either somebody else that did it or just what they feel sales is. Like, you kind of conjure things and say, okay, this is what this is. And so the idea you have has defined whether you would do it or wouldn't do it. But you're literally stopping yourself from an opportunity that could literally change your life if you wanted it to and if you let it. Now, let's be clear. People are out there buying products from people every single day. They will buy it from the mall or they will buy it from you. That's the reality. If you're commenting on Facebook, I'm sorry, I don't know. I've never done it from the computer, this is why. But I don't see any comments. So if you're commenting on Facebook, I will get back to those comments later. I'm sorry. I don't know how to see it. So anyways, on Instagram, I'm seeing it. So I'm doing both at the same time. People are buying from people all the time. So why is it okay that Target sells it, that Macy's sells it, that Nordstrom sells it, that Dillard's sells it? Why is it okay that those companies sell it and you're going to stand at that counter until midnight on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, on New Year's Eve? Why is it cool for you to work for that guy for $10 an hour and your life is like over until holidays are over, if that, instead of you just being the person that people come to? Somebody said, people trust a big name company at the mall because it's a secure paycheck versus working for your own pay rate. Totally get it. Totally understand it. It is different, right? But your safety net is keeping you thinking small. Your safety net is keeping you making $40 in 5 hours instead of $160 in 5 hours. All I'm saying is, if it's a thing about a safety net, how about let me teach you? Like, I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not. I'm telling you, I can teach you how to live in abundance. I can teach you how to grow. I can teach you how to sell a product. And there's nothing unethical or wrong about selling. It is just as honest and full of integrity to buy a product as it is to sell it. Like GNC. GNC sells fat burners and weight loss supplements and protein shakes, but my friend sells Herbalife. So my brain says, instead of going to GNC, if I wanted those items, I'm not using any of that right now, I'm doing keto, But if I wanted those items, why not go support my girl? My girl who's paying her rent and her bills and saving for a future and her family, who sells the same quality of product. Why not? So that's how I treat Mary Kay. Like, everybody's going to wash their face with something. I hope. And if you're not protecting your skin from sunblock, if you're not protecting your skin from the sun, you're damaging your skin. You're risking getting cancer. So you should be using SPF every day. I hope. And so instead of you buying it at Walmart and keeping Walmart's lines longer and making them have a reason to be open on Thanksgiving and keep those people away from their family, instead of you buying it from the mall for triple the price for not a better quality, you would buy it from me. And I just teach people how to consult, not how to sell. I'm not like, hey, buy my stuff. Like, that's not what I do. And again, if you don't want to join Mary Kay, cool. But like, nobody's giving me a good reason. Nobody's given me something that I'm like, oh, didn't think about that. And nobody's ever been so honest to be like, oh my God, Juan, like, that sounds really awesome, but like, I just don't want to do it. I'm lazy and probably wouldn't do well in it. If somebody said that, I'd be like, okay. Because if you're lazy, then you're right. Being an entrepreneur is not for you. And I wanted to put this out there, and I've got a lot more thoughts to share on this topic. But I want you guys to understand, stop attaching an opinion to something based on what somebody else did or said. There's nothing wrong with being part of multi-level marketing. There's not. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not trying to get you. It's not a scam. I sell a product. And like, here's a product. It's a lip gloss. And I have somebody come over and I say, hey, try this. It's really pretty. And they try it. And then they're like, oh, I love that. And then they buy it. And then they run out of it. And then they buy it again. And then they run out of it and they buy it again because they love it. And they love me because I always get it to them. And I'm faster than Amazon. And I get them products that they love. Why is that unethical? Why is that, scary? Like, I don't know. When I joined Mary Kay more than 5 years ago. I get confused if it's 5 or 6. I think it was 5. I did this last time I talked about Mary Kay. I was like 5, 6, can't remember. When I joined Mary Kay, I literally did not use any skincare. I did not use any cosmetics. And I was like, how would I ever talk to somebody about skincare or cosmetics when I don't use them? And so I just started using them. And then I talked about it. Super simple. I literally put the products on my face. And then I was like, I like this. And then I told people I liked it. And then they're like, I want it. And so then they bought it. And then when they bought it, I made 50% profit. Again, do what you guys want. But I've worked in the mall. Last year I worked in the mall and I was miserable. I hated it. Honestly, I hated it. I had to work most nights until 11:30 at night, which meant I didn't get home until midnight or thereafter. Sometimes the next day I had to be back at 8. And I was just so unhappy. And so, my God, my thoughts say, if I can stop somebody from that being their only option and give them an opportunity to make more money selling something that's really awesome, that makes people feel good, why not? And it makes me feel great because I love teaching. Teaching's always been my passion in different avenues. I've been trainer and I wanted to teach as a teacher, but just never did that. But anyways, don't go work at the mall. I guess that's what I'm saying. Don't go work at the mall. Don't go work at the mall. Like, stop getting these jobs for $5. Like, stop. You will never get ahead in life by going to work a second job for $10 an hour that you're miserable at, and now you're exhausted and you have time away from your family. Now you're working 12 to 15 hours a day. Your gas is up, your stress is up, your blood pressure is up, your money isn't up. I've never heard somebody that worked like a part-time at the mall. Not that you can't have 2 jobs and succeed, but I've never heard somebody be like, no. But literally, that second job that I worked 5 hours a week or 10 hours a week changed my life. It just doesn't happen. It's a little bit of extra money, but you typically blow it. You typically will spend that money on more Christmas gifts. You typically will spend that money on things you don't need. You typically will buy more food when you're out longer because most people don't meal prep. So you're going to go to the food court and you're going to spend the money. So again, I'm not telling you have to join Mary Kay, but what I'm telling you if you're joining us now is this. When people get a job for $10 an hour, after taxes, it's really $8 an hour. And after 5 hours, you've made $40. Last weekend, I worked 4 hours and I put 1 hour extra to account for social media, which whatever, because you're all on social media posting about Disney Plus this week. So you're already on social media. And I posted one picture and I made $160 profit. So you can choose this holiday season if you want to make $50, really like $40 after taxes for every 5 hours you work, or if you'd like to make $100 to $200 every 5 hours you work. Imagine if you put in the passion tied to somebody coaching you and I taught you how to sell the product because I know what I'm doing. I have a passion for it and people love the product. I'm going to tell you right now, you would be shocked how many people would buy this product from you. There are people who you'd never met. They're like, oh, well, nobody I know will buy this stuff. And then they do. They do. Somebody commented on Facebook. I see comments on Facebook. I didn't think I was seeing them. I'm doing both if you're just tuning in. Hey, Suzanne and Yuki, absolutely right. The best $100 you ever spent. So just so you know, if you're interested in Mary Kay is $100 to join. With that, you get a $400 more or less. It's about that much in products, and that's what you use to show people the business. It is the best investment you will ever make, not just because of the business side, because that's really cool, but the friendships you make and the person you become along the way. But again, the point of this video, just to be clear, and if you're joining me right now, just to be clear, the point of this video was not to convince you to join Mary Kay. It was to ask and pose the very honest question as to why is everyone running from multi-level marketing, sales, network marketing? Why is everyone so scared of this, but they're willing to work for pennies for somebody else? And while you're working in the mall till midnight, all holiday season, guess who's with their family Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's and Noche Buena? Your boss, because that's why they hired you. Because when they hire you, they get to go home and be with their family. So while you work for pennies, they make big money and they're home with their family. Make a choice. If you think that makes sense and if you think that's the better option, then enjoy them all. Thank you for being there. I did it last year. I say it again. I was so sad. I was miserable. So that's my piece. I'm done for the night. Thank you for those who tuned in on Instagram and Facebook. I did it at the same time. Never done that before. Super cool. I didn't expect to talk this long, but what else is new? I always end up talking long. So if you have an interest in this, let me know. If you have a question, comment below. I can answer you in the comments if I didn't answer you live. Share this video if you have somebody interested in any questions, or share it because you'd like to share the conversation. At the end of the day, I had something to say and I said it, and I hope you guys got something from it. And I hope you choose to change your life today. Whether it's with me or somebody else, there's so many opportunities out there. If you don't want to sell this, sell something else. But my goodness, like I told you, people are buying. And this is the season. This is the season. This is the season. Get your piece. Get your piece of the pie. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.